then starting to work through and identify what those sources are within it, or what the chemicals are within that are making that total.
That's exactly how we put this out there in our trainings to our membership, that a lot of the testing is done is really on the screening side. And once you've screened and identified an anomaly or problem, something that's outside the norm, then there's more detailed investigative work that can be done, and you use more sophisticated tools. And that really is their understanding in this industry of how we go about approaching it. So yeah, I'm glad that you did bring that up, and it's important to understand the difference between the screening and testing, which is the language that we use. We've screened, now we need to test. Oh, very good. Specialty type of reports, I think, is something else that you guys are pretty good with. If somebody needs something very specific, you can help them.
Certainly. So our laboratory here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, we specialize in VOC detection. And so because of that, we've really honed in on a number of different reports and types of reports that we can issue in comparison to some of the other laboratories where you were kind of indicating you get chemical by chemical, difficult reports to read. We've specialized some of ours. So with the total VOC, we do have a summary or survey style report where you get that total VOC, and then it breaks it down into types of products that are used, and then some individual compounds. But outside of our standard just VOC check, I'm wondering about it, we've also developed a number of other tests that are helpful, that test for VOCs applicable to maybe tobacco smoke use. We have some for fire or a partial fire, like a structure fire, smoke damage. So if you had something that started in the kitchen maybe, and you've got smells that are happening up in the master bedroom, doing this test would help to identify and justify essentially that we have those chemical compounds present that were from that fire event across the house. Additionally, we have testing available now for spray polyurethane foam. A lot of the requests we've been receiving over the last couple of years as we all become more energy efficient, closing up those homes, is that we're tightening things up and people are actually becoming ill afterwards. So we do have a test that's associated with all VOCs that are present that we can test, and then also actually a bulk piece of the foam. And so we make a comparison to say, is the foam still off-gassing in comparison to the air? Or is it simply you closed up all those ventilation pathways with that new spray polyurethane foam, and now you just have a lot of your own VOCs or your own VOC soup?
Do you do anything as far as some of the new hazards that are out there,